BET Hip Hop Awards 2024 and the full list of nominees announced. Ghanaian artist missed out on this one. But are we surprised? Were we expecting our people to be a part of the nomination?
In the last 4 years, have we really gotten a nomination?
Yes. Last 2022, Black Sherif was there last year.
No, Blacko's own wasn't. I think his own was the Hip Hop Award too. Not the BET proper. It's two awards.
So I'm talking hip hop award. Even last year.
Okay, that's the Hip Hop Award.
Yes, Hip Hop Awards.
Oh, I think
yes, he has been there. Last 2 years, he was nominated in the Best International Flow. Last year, he was nominated and he won it. I mean, there's no big deal. You can't always be there.
For me, I feel this Grammy, this BET conversation has been long overdue. We've been having this over and over. And it's not like a Ghanaian hasn't won it before. SAC has won it before.
Even last year, Blacko won it. Best international.
Was it 2 years or last year?
Best international flu.
Yes,
2 years ago. Well, it doesn't still.
So for me, I'm not really surprised. And can you, with the exception of Kim Promise, can you point out any Ghanaian artist who
can represent us this year?
Yes, this year. No one is really. Even our artist of the year wasn't able to match up to that standard. I know Stonebwoy, he did well in the said year, but when you're looking at the standards of those who are even nominated in the category, you know that you know there are people ahead of you.
Yeah.
So generally, for me, I was not expecting anything. Like I said, I feel until some important stuff in this country are being set right for musicians to be able to promote their songs well. Look at people who can be easily marketed outside the country. There are strict ways to make things work. I'm not going to have expectation for any awards, any international body to be precise, because I feel like we keep building castles in the air, saying, we'll go here, we'll do this. But the main job, we are not doing it.
We are not doing it.
We have artists in this country who are doing music. That's the music they are doing. They are not in an industry. Ghana doesn't have a music industry. Let's be honest. We don't have. It's just a free cycle we are all trying to penetrate, where everybody is trying their best to move through. We are just finding ways to make it well. So at a point, the engine gets tired when it's working on its own. But if there were structures where now we're in a creative art space, we are pitching to probably 4 rich people in this country. They are supposed to invest in artist A, artist B. It is just a collective body. Now, the artist A people are going to push him. When he gets to the pinnacle, he gets to a level where they can bring a new person, they will be able to do. Then we know, there are structures within it. But now, these artists, no record label. You're just hustling to do it. And the likes of the Stonebwoys and the rest who also under record labels are in chains. They would not tell you. They've signed deals that they are in chains. There are things that, if they had the willpower, they would change. But because of the label they find themselves, and the label again would think, you're in Africa. You are not an A-list out there. So there are some things they would not push into your project or your work. And it affects the artists themselves. So I feel I'm not even expecting to see any Ghanaian out there. But are there Nigerians in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because the mechanism is working.
Okay.
Even I think Burna Boy has been nominated in the Best International Performer or something.
That's a big one. And he deserves it because I think this year he's been all over the place, filling stadiums, and all of that.
Yeah, so, that conversation will always crop up, when it comes to the African music. And so I am not surprised. That's a big one. To be nominated in the Best Performer category, that's a big one.
Big deal.
So those are the ones that I expect Ghanaians to also be finding themselves in Best International Performer. If we're not getting the international flow, maybe we are not in the year under review. We have not had artists that can flow very well, but our artists have been performing all around, all around the globe. The likes of Kim Promise, the likes of Stonebwoy, even Sarkodie and all these guys, they have performed outside of the country. All over the world, they've been performing. So, why can't we get ourselves into that space? Best performer. Some of our guys agree, but I don't know the kind of criteria they use in selecting these guys into that category. But whichever way, I wouldn't say that it's a failure on our part. We can't be there all the time.